Welcome to Shiloh Christian Gymnasium for tonight's contest, the semifinal girls game between the Berryville Lady Bobcats and our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and with me, Derek Dugan. Derek, tonight's contest, these two teams have met twice this year. They split, each winning on their own home court. Berryville really kind of getting the best of Prairie Grove up there by a big margin. Prairie Grove had an off night, but don't discredit anything Berryville did. And then our senior night, our girls able to get revenge, and now the rubber match to decide who plays Huntsville for the district championship.
It's all about seeding at this point, Lynn, and our girls definitely want to fight for that one seed, very capable of getting it. Huntsville has already punched their ticket in both the boys and the girls games earlier this afternoon and evening. So if our girls win tonight, they will play Huntsville tomorrow night. Same thing with the boys coming up later. You mentioned it, Lynn. We split with Berryville to open up the conference season, and then we got a win just about a week ago, right? 1 week from today, I guess. 1 week ago from today, we got that momentum back, and you got to expect Berryville to respond after having that loss, probably make some adjustments to their game. But our girls played a very good game on senior night last Tuesday night, I think it was. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Berryville did beat Huntsville, who, last week they beat Huntsville on their senior night, and which allowed Prairie Grove and Huntsville to actually split or share the conference, the regular season conference title split between Prairie Grove and Huntsville. And the Prairie Grove beat Huntsville on their home floor by 1 point.
Yeah.
And Huntsville, with an incredible comeback, ended up beating Prairie Grove at home at our place. They beat them by 2. Well, tonight's contest between Berryville and Prairie Grove, Derek, these two teams know each other. They've definitely seen, they've seen plenty of film. They've got those. If there's a key tonight, what do you think it'll be for Prairie Grove?
Well, I think one thing we're going to have to do, and I think Coach Frau, you'll see it during the game, is push the ball on offense. When we get defensive stops, or even if they score, get the ball out of the net quick and get it up the floor, because Berryville's going to play more than likely a 2-3 zone defense, and their 2-3, once it gets set up, is a pretty effective defense. If we can beat that defense before it sets up, get some early looks on offense, I think it will benefit us in the long run. So I'm looking for that fast break points, transition points, and pushing the pace for the Lady Tigers tonight.
Well, I definitely think it's going to be important. I mean, we don't have a lot of size inside. We've talked about that throughout the season, and so oftentimes we rely on that outside shot. But one thing's we have Parker Lopez, both the Harton twins, and they all are not afraid to take it to the basket.
Yeah. And
then Ashley Cox inside, she's one of those that we've had over the years, like Brooke Barnett and Callie Robinson, those that just seem to find the loose ball. She's kind of fitting that role that we've had over the years, and she gets a lot of inside points as well. So while we rely heavily on the outside shot, it's not the only weapon we've got.
Yeah, and that's why another key I think it'll be important for us to get the ball up the floor quickly is we don't have that player that can get their back to the basket, you throw it inside, and they can go score. We score in a lot of other different ways, but if we can beat their defense down the floor, it allows us some opportunities to score inside if we can beat them before it sets up. So that, and like you said, the three-point shooting is going to be key. Anytime you see a 2-3 zone defense, you're going to have to hit some outside shots. Fortunately for our girls, we've been shooting the ball very well the last few weeks of the season, and we hope that continues tonight. We saw Berryville a little bit last night, Lynn. I don't know if you were here in time to see them play. I can't even remember who they were playing last night. I've seen so many games over here.
Gentry.
They played, was it Gentry?
No, Huntsville beat Gentry tonight. It was,
was it Gravett?
It was Gravett.
It was
No.
Who? They've all run together. Lynn, they're going to announce a co-conference championship here for the Lady Tigers. Present the ladies with a plaque for their efforts.
And there's the co-title out there receiving the award. Was Megan Reynolds, Taylor Doss, and Hannah Keelan.
I'm kind of surprised Coach Froud did not send a senior out there to get the trophy. That was a little bit shocking.
If he had sent a senior, I think it would have had to be one of the managers. Man, now I'm trying to think of who they played.
I think Gentry played Berryville-Girls last night. Berryville, it wasn't Shiloh. It was P. Ridge. That's who it was.
That's right.
P. Ridge.
I was here
Berryville played P. Okay,
wow.
I knew it would come to us. It's been a long
there
week.
It is. Number 21 starting Allie Teague, and also number 12, Hannah Noble. Number 41, Haley Skelton.
And Skelton had 23 points last night, Lynn, against Pea Ridge.
And Whitney Howerton, another starter for the Berryville Lady Bobcats. And Alexi Smith also starting for our Lady Tigers.
We've got a few more fans tonight with it being a doubleheader, boys
night.
And girls. Good to see.
Here is number 3, Parker Lopez. She starts tonight. Parker is a sophomore. Camry Bartholomew, a 5'3" sophomore as well. 21, Taylor Harton. She'll be starting, along with her sister, who's about to be announced, Maddie Harton.
5'6", junior number 23, Maddie Harton.
And finally, starting number 33, Ashley Cox.
Junior number 33, Ashley Cox.
That was a very long.
Yeah, it was.
Guess,
I was like, I was ready.
Lineup.
I got through it faster than he did tonight. I was getting on through there. Well, getting ready for the tip. Derek, we get, with all the different schools now live streaming.
Yeah.
It gets packed up here.
It does.
The Berryville, they're just down the way, and Pea Ridge starting to set up. And there's the tip. Going to go to Lady Tigers. Maddie Harton controls it. She gets to her sister Taylor. Just underway here, the district semifinal. Lady Tigers trying to make it back-to-back district championships. I should say back-to-back, I think, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, had a lot of them.
Even though last year's team didn't win the regular season conference. There's Lopez, drives, kicks it out. Maddie, bottom!
Go.
There we go. Hey!
That's as good of a start as you could ask for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, 35 seconds run off the clock.
Yeah. Ended with a three-point shot. Great job by Maddie. Pressure from the Lady Tigers. Berryville breaks it.
Clear cross court is Noble. She drives, and no foul called, and rebound goes to the Berryville. This time a foul is going to be called. Nice hustle that time by Hannah Noble. And I do think fouls could play a big part in tonight's game, Derek.
Yeah, I know Coach Stroud, if you're watching online, got a lot more players over there on the bench. The freshmen have moved up. I don't know if we'll expect any of those to contribute tonight. Typically, Coach Stroud will play about eight girls, 9 on a good night, but usually likes to stick to that 8-girl rotation there.
Noble makes 1 of 2, and it's 3-1 Prairie Grove. Just 1 minute into the game.
Those made shots are key for Berryville because it gives them time to set this 2-3 zone defense and slows the game down, which is what they want to do, really. They don't want us to get out and run.
Actually, Derek, I was just sitting here in my mind going through the district tournaments. We won 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
We didn't win it in 11. Shiloh won it in 2011. Then we beat them in regionals. They beat us in the state. So it's there's a three-pointer. No good, off the mark. And Skelton gets the rebound for the Lady Bobcats.
You're asking me to remember several years ago. I couldn't even remember last night, Lynn. That Pea Ridge Berryville game.
Hey, you have no excuse. You're younger than I am. There it is, shot on the way. And nice job by Skelton. Puts it back up and in. That's a good rebound. She was good because if she'd have leaned just a little bit forward, they'd have called over the back. She just kept her hand straight up. So give Skelton credit for a nice rebound and the first field goal made by the Lady Bobcats.
2 possessions for Berryville, 2 offensive rebounds as well. That's something that's uncharacteristic for our girls. Going to have to clean up those defensive boards.
Lopez in the corners gets it back out to Maddie Harton. There's Taylor with the ball. 3-all, 5:40 to go. Derek, you got to remember that the Berryville just did play yesterday. We talked about playing Pea Ridge. Prairie Grove hasn't played in a week, so they've had a little bit of rest. Hope it's not rust.
Yeah, the schedule.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Bobcats.
On top of not playing in a week, Lynn, you throw into the factor that we missed probably a day, maybe 2 days with the snow coming in of practice. That throws us off just a little bit too. So it may take us, a couple minutes to adjust, get used to the feel of the game. Got a lot of young girls on the team that played in district tournaments before, but it's always a unique time of year. The atmosphere is different.
And Parker Lopez, even though she's a freshman last year, there's a nice take all the way in, no good. And there's Skelton, and they're going to call Ashley Cox for the foul, Derek.
Another offensive rebound for Berryville.
That's the first foul on Ashley, 2 team fouls on the Tigers. The Lady Tigers with 2 team fouls already. Nice play on the inbound, and puts it up and in, does Alexi Smith. And it's 5-3. Coach Froud is not happy, Derek.
Well, he definitely doesn't he liked the first possession. Offensively, we got the 3-point basket, but since then, Berryville's done a nice job defensively and hitting the offensive boards, taking advantage of us not being able to block out, and I think that's the key right there. They scored on the inbounds play right there, and I had my head down, Lynn, but probably something that Coach Froud is prepared for as far as their inbounds plays, and probably somebody missed an assignment right there, and that's what's causing the frustration right now.
Well, Prairie Grove scored in the first 30 seconds, and it's been almost 2.5 minutes with no basket.
Yeah.
And really haven't gotten a lot. We got one other shot off, I think, Derek. I think the other times we
I think Bartholomew and Harton with the 2 3-point attempts there.
And Derek, we've now run off 2 sets of Berryville fans that were sitting just in front of us. So
we know what they think about us then. Yeah.
We've actually been fairly complimentary to them tonight.
Well, so far, it can all change pretty quick.
Lady Tigers back on the offense.
Berryville did have to play a full 4 quarters to hold off Pea Ridge.
3-pointer, no good. Rebound. Going to go to the Lady Tigers.
Oh, no, he changed his mind, Lynn. He changed his mind.
Probably the right call.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was kind of surprised we got it to begin with.
Lady Tigers now gone 3 minutes without a basket. Drive, nice feed, and boy, nice job by Lexi Smith attacking the basket, and then she feeds Skelton, and Skelton puts it in, and now 7 straight points for the Lady Bobcats. They're now up 7-3.
Smith, a very aggressive player. Going to have to contain her off the dribble. She's getting into the lane and making things happen right now. Berryville's got the pace of this game exactly where they want it. No fast break points for either team to this point.
And now they are going to call a foul. They're going to call, I believe, number 15, Whitney Howerton. It is on Howerton. It's going to be the first team foul on Berryville.
Well, so far for the Lady Tigers, 3 3-point attempts. We have not shot
anywhere inside
any attempt inside the 3-point line. Yep. Going to have to find a way. The 3-point shot is not falling. Going to have to find a way to get the ball inside a little bit against the zone.
Well, nice defense by the Lady Bobcats, Derek. They're guarding the perimeter well. They're guarding inside well, and Lady Tigers having a hard time trying to find a shot. Now gets it inside, and up and in goes Ashley Cox. So the Lady Tigers go over 4 minutes without a basket. Finally getting one at 7-5.
Yeah, needed that one, and Parker did a good job of penetrating the defense there, and a nice dump off to Ashley. Good finish there by Cox on the inside.
And there is Noble with a three, no good, rebound. Nice box out that time by Ashley Cox. And wow, almost threw that one away, but now the Lady Tigers retain possession. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers down 7-5.
Well, because we didn't make a great outlet pass right there, Lynn, it did slow us down. Again, it allows Berryville to come back and set their zone up. So I think we had an opportunity to run with a good outlet pass.
Now Bartholomew, she thought about driving, going to pull back out. No reason to rush here, Derek, even though it can get a little frustrating. There's going to be a jump ball going to go to Prairie Grove. Even though it gets frustrating a little bit sometimes when you're not getting that shot, there's no reason to try to force the action.
Good points. Just so much time left in the game. You still want to make, even though it's taking you a little bit longer, you still want to run your offense. You still want to take good shots, get the most out of every possession that you can.
They get the ball in and now kick it out. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers down 7-5. Bartholomew for three, short, and the ball's going to go into the hands of Allie Teague. A minute and a half to go here in the first. Noble, she's picked up by Bartholomew. Skelton not down on the post like she normally is. Howerton looking for the shot, doesn't get it.
She almost walked with it, I thought.
Nice spin move, and that one's going to go to the Lady Tigers. Nice job boxing out, not allowing that rebound, Derek. Since those two offensive rebounds, they haven't had one since.
Yeah,
so.
We've cleaned it up since then, and only bad thing there is the ball goes out of bounds. So once again, Berryville just gets to walk back down the court, set that 2-3 up, and Lady Tigers have no chance to really attack.
Taylor Doss checks in for Cambry Bartholomew. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Lopez trying to drive. 45 seconds to go now.
Not at all.
There it gets it to Cox, now kicks it out. Parker Lopez drives. And now they're going to call Howerton again for a foul.
Second foul on Howerton.
I'm like, wouldn't they get a Hightower in there, Derek? That's all right. Into the game comes Sarah James Stone. 26.8 seconds. Lady Bobcats defense is really making Prairie Grove be very selective in there and making them be patient as well. She better get it in. Wow, that was close. That was really close, Derek.
They end up getting the ball anyway.
Was that a hand? He called her for a hand. Did she push off on her?
Offensive foul is what they call there. Yep, on
Taylor
Doss.
Doss. That's the Lady Tigers' third foul. Doss's first, 21.8 seconds.
You can see, Lynn, we're trying to press and speed up the tempo of the game. We just haven't made enough shots to be able to do it consistently.
Nice drive, pull-up shot, goes in. 9-5, just a little bit of time left. Need to get it down the court. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. There's a heave. Oh! And after 1 quarter of play, the Lady Bobcats 9, Lady Tigers 5. We'll be back after this.
Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, "Go Tigers!"
Well, Derek, after the first quarter play, it's we got a great start. First 30 seconds hit a three-pointer, and then we only hit one more basket after that the entire quarter. So essentially we scored 2 points in 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, it was a slow offensive quarter. You got to give Berryville a little credit, but at the same time, Lynn, we're not hitting any three-point shots. And besides the three-point shots, we're not getting any shots inside the lane or close to the basket other than just that one or two. Cox hit the one, but we're going to have to find some ways if the outside shot is not falling to score some points. We also did not get to the free throw line in that quarter.
And a great way to end for Berryville. The Lady Bobcats make a shot with 6 seconds, and then they get possession. So they got a chance to stretch their lead out, with the turnover that we got with the offensive foul. And now into the game, number 30, Shelby Rowland. She had the ball. And now there's Noble for a three-pointer, wide open, way off the mark. And now they're going to get Taylor Harton for a foul. That's 4 team fouls now on Prairie Grove. That's Harton's first. So Prairie Grove's got 4 players with 1 foul. And now, again, the inbound pass. They get an easy basket, Derek. That's 2 times in a row they've gotten the easy basket on the inbound pass.
Those are free points right there. And when you're having trouble scoring points, you sure don't want Berryville to be scoring points off their inbounds plays. That's 2 times they've got it. Easy baskets right there.
Easy baskets.
Yep.
11-5, Prairie Grove now down. And, Derek, the big difference between this and senior night, I don't think Berryville's doing a lot different than they did on senior night in Prairie Grove. We just hadn't made the shots that we were making
that's
that
exactly right. Good call. Yeah, we were hitting a lot of threes that night. So far, we hit our first one and didn't hit any after that. I think we're 1 out of 5, maybe 1 out of 6 from the three-point line.
But again, Derek, at this stage of the game, no need to force. Just keep working, trying to get a good shot.
Yeah, things can change so quickly if you just get on a little bit of a run. We just hadn't been able to get any momentum going yet. Hopefully that'll open up for us.
And now that's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on Skelton. And that'll be her second.
Just her first.
Oh, first, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they called her for one earlier. I guess they must have called that. And I think they called it on Howerton instead.
Yeah.
Gets it out to Taylor Harton. Wow, and a steal and a turnover. That time, Allie T gets it. And I'll tell you, Berryville brought quite a few fans tonight, Derek. They've been very active in this game.
Always a strong vocal support from Berryville.
They got one for sure.
One for sure.
And now they're looking inside for Skelton. And now Noble, and they're going to call Noble for a walk. I think we got a break there, Derek.
We'll take it. We need a break at this point.
I thought Bartholomew was going to get her second foul there. 6:06 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers down 11-5. Derek, I think you hit on something. We got to start making some baskets.
Yeah.
So we can start getting more transition type opportunities. We're just not. They're setting up, doing a nice job with their zone, and they're able to move it around. There's a nice drive, and going to get 2 shots this time for Taylor Harton.
Yeah, up to this point, no fast break points for us. Berryville doesn't have any fast break points either, but that's not their style. So
they got 2 great easy inbound baskets. You take those 2 inbound baskets away, it's a 7-5 game. So There's Harton, first free throw, got it.
Lynn, 2 fouls now on Skelton. So Berryville with 2 starters, each with 2 fouls.
Howerton is 1 and Skelton the other, and Harton makes 1 of 2, and it's 11-6. 5:40 to go in the first half. Man, Noble's over there begging for the ball in the deep corner, Derek. Now she's back out front. Skelton turns, faces the basket. They're going to call. That's going to be Harton's second foul, I believe, Derek. So now Prairie Grove has a player in a little bit of trouble, and here comes Taylor Doss in to replace Taylor Harton.
Yeah, it's interesting. Coach Froud usually will pull a player with 2 fouls in the first half, as he's going to do here. The Berryville coach, I forgot his name, Lynn. That's no surprise there.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, going to go out of bounds, or the ball goes out of bounds, and Prairie Grove will get the ball down 11-6.
Yeah, what I was going to say is that the Berryville coach took Howerton out with 2 fouls. He's leaving Skelton in. If she picks up a 3rd foul, that's going to be big for us. So maybe we can find a way to get the ball inside and attack her.
Well, Taylor Harton is one of our better outside shooters, and she's going to probably be on the bench for the remainder of the quarter. Well, the way that Berryville's kind of blocking those passing lanes, we got to be careful. We've already thrown 1 away.
Just having a hard time getting anything inside that 3-point line. And right now, Maddie Harton running that baseline. I don't think she's touched the ball yet on this possession.
Now
that's a good look.
Oh,
she double dribbled, but okay.
Three-pointer.
Get in there.
Bottom!
There we go.
Oh, what a break for the Tigers. And now it's 11-9.
Huge break right there.
That was a double dribble there. They didn't call it, and then we spot up and get a 3. So nice break for the Lady Tigers.
Well, maybe that'll get us going, Lynn.
Cross-court pass. And now that's going to be
Make-up call. Make-up call.
Is that Maddie's second or her first?
Just Maddie's first. Yep.
4:13 to go. 11-9. 16 fouls now on Prairie Grove, 4 for Berryville. Nice defense. And they're going to call, wow, Alexi Smith, they're calling an offensive foul. You know, Derek, you see that sometimes if the player's arms are down. You rarely see that they're up like that.
Yeah, and we were kind of at a bad angle, so when she elevated right there, she may have used her arm to push off and give herself a little bit of leverage. Referee right on the spot with the call.
Oh, my gosh. I might need to get you into sales, Derek. It's 11-9, 3:55 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers were down 11-5 and now starting to make nice pass inside, and we're all tied up at 11. Bartholomew with assists, Ashley Cox with her second basket, and it's all tied at 11. It was 11-5, Derek, a 6-point lead. We've now run 6 straight off.
And here's a chance for pressure. Almost got that steal.
And now there's another charge. And now Noble, that's her first foul. 6. So now both teams will be in the bonus, Derek, for the rest of the quarter.
Yep.
It's 3:25. Well, Derek, if we can stay in this kind of range with Taylor Harton on the bench, that's a very good thing. She's a key part of our offense, a key part of our team.
Yeah, slow as a start.
Wow.
Offensively, as we've gotten off to be tied at this point, we got to feel good about it. Berryville got a little bit rattled the past couple of minutes. Got a couple of bad breaks going against them. We can take advantage of that possibly.
Wow. And a chance for and 1. That's going to be on Ashley Cox. I'm really surprised they didn't get Skelton there with a illegal block.
Screen. Yeah.
You know, it's okay if you stand there straight, but she kind of moved into her, but they didn't catch it. But they've got a couple go our way, so I think that bounces out. And
well, the second foul on Cox, Lynn.
Alexi Smith makes that one, and now Sarah James Stone going to come in for Cox. The last 2:57, Derek. We're down 3. It's going to be critical. We got 2 of our starters on the bench. Going to be important down the stretch here to keep this thing and not let it get out of hand going into that second half.
Well, Smith for Berryville playing a good offensive game. She's got 9 points, leads all scorers right now.
9 of 14. Well, right now, Prairie Grove has no reason, Derek. I mean, if they're going to stay in that, run this clock down. You got some key players on the bench right now.
Yeah. Yeah, shouldn't be any kind of rush unless you get a good opportunity to go to the basket.
They're going to call a jump ball, but it's going to go to Prairie Grove's way.
That was not a good opportunity to go to the basket. If Parker would have stopped maybe a step before, one dribble before, she might have had a little pull-up jumper there.
Skelton now goes out with 2 fouls.
Well, Berryville trying to protect their 2 players with 2 fouls as well.
And now Maddie Harton to throw the ball in. We better run something here, Derek. That didn't look good at all.
Yeah, that's what, you see a lot of college teams that will play man-to-man defense, but on the baseline inbounds, they'll play 2-3 zone. I've seen a lot of that this year. Just hard to run inbounds plays against the zone defense.
And now we lose it. Derek, that right there, I think Parker should have went ahead and tossed it on out to Bartholomew at the top of the key, and instead a big turnover.
Sometimes you have to just get it to the first person available, and you may not be the best scoring opportunity, but sometimes you just got to get the ball inbounded as we run off another fan base here in front of us.
That was
We've gone through Huntsville, Pea Ridge, and
we've done 2
Berryville, right?
We've done 2 Berryvilles, a Huntsville, and now a Pea Ridge. We must be obnoxious as heck tonight, Derek.
But that ought to tell us something.
Well, let's hope the home fans are watching, because
we got to play to our fan base here.
that was a big turnover, Derek, because, if we could have got the ball in, run another 20 seconds, you're under 2 minutes, make a basket. Now you're trying to defend and not go down back. You've been down as many as 6. You don't want to have that happen again after fighting back.
I know you don't want to be down going into the halftime break, but it may not be a time here. It may be a time here where Coach Froud does really milk some clock, just to get this thing to halftime and make some adjustments and come out ready for the second half.
Nice shot. She was a little bit out of position for that, Derek, the way she came down. She got back control of herself, makes a shot off the glass, does Hannah Noble, and puts the Lady Bobcats back up by 5.
Yeah, she gathered herself.
Yeah,
she
really
didn't
did.
rush it right there. We did a good job of forcing her to attack there, but she slowed back down and was able to finish.
Yeah, because we also went back and took away the pass.
Yeah.
It was obvious. It looked like she was going to pass. She pulled up, took a nice job. Good
I'm
job by Hannah
going to
Noble.
call that a transition basket. First transition basket of the ball game.
Three-pointer, no good, in and out. And they're going to, wow, what a break. Another break for the Tigers, Derek, the Lady Tigers. But, man, this has been our toughest play right here. Getting the inbound pass on the baseline.
Inbounding and defending inbounds have been a big difference in this ball game so far. Berryville takes their first time out.
1:42 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers need a basket this time. Don't want to go down any more than 5 that we are right now.
Yeah, in this, I didn't go to the Berryville game, Lynn, at Berryville. But from what I have talked to some people about having been at that game, this is kind of the same feel. We struggled really offensively. I think we only scored 17 points that night, and we're not that far behind off of that pace. But Berryville has that ability to lock you down at times. We just got to find a way to battle through it, keep running your offense, and don't force too much. Eventually something's going to happen. The defense is going to make a mistake, and you're going to have an opportunity to get your points.
Well, Derek, we're supposed to have an interview at halftime with a 4-year starter for Prairie Grove, Lacey Beek. She's in the house tonight. She's supposed to come up here for an interview. Hope we get a chance to do that still.
Coach Froud may be trying to dress her out at halftime, Lynn.
Oh, nice rebound by Parker Lopez. Puts it back up and in. That was a very good. We got 3 chances that time, Derek.
Yep.
And Parker Lopez made that basket. That was big.
First 2 points of the game for Parker.
Don't foul here. They go to the line now with these fouls. $1:20 to go here in the first. 16-13. A good defensive stop here, Derek. Important for the Lady Tigers. And Coach Froud we got the home crowd coming in front of us now.
We got some Prairie Grove
we
fans.
may
Let's
not-
see if we run them off too.
We've run everybody else off. Maybe we won't run these guys off. Turn, spin.
Berryville, P Ridge fans sitting right here, and they get up and leave after a couple minutes.
And a turnover. And now the Tigers with 102. And now here's a chance for the Lady Tigers to close. There's Parker Lopez drives, going to get a foul. She's going to go to line to shoot two, 51.2 seconds.
And I'm not real sure why Berryville did that, Lynn. They've been playing back. They came out aggressively, tried to trap the ball right there. It opened up our offense for us. So I don't know if that's the best strategy if you're a Berryville player.
Parker Lopez, chance to pull the Lady Tigers within two on this one, and she does. 16-14, 51.2 seconds. Parker Lopez can get it down to one. And misses this one. Rebound goes to Allie Teague, and it's 16-14, 45 seconds to go. Derek, you know, Taylor Harden went out at about the 5-minute mark. Almost stolen, and now Noble gives it up. And
oh, great recovery right there by Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, now a chance for the Lady Tigers. Derek is struggling. She needs to get it over. Derek, she's not going to get over in time.
There we go.
She scares me.
She does that sometimes.
Oh. I'm going to have a little chat with her, I think.
I think she must be counting in her head. She's just very composed there. Use all
they're
that
doing it
10
again,
seconds.
Derek. And now Maddie Harton drives, and she's going to get a chance for two shots, 16.7. But I'm watching the clock, Derek, when she takes it, and she was down. I mean, I'm telling you, it gets close. And Maddie Harton makes the first free throw, 16-15. Derek, is much of a struggle it's been, if Maddie can put this down, we are tied with 16.7 seconds. Now we just need to be smart in this last little bit. Play good D down the stretch. Look at this.
Oh, here we go.
And a foul. Derek, if she could have got it over to Bartholomew, she was there.
Yeah. It was a great steal, though, by Taylor.
1-and-1 is going to be a 1-and-1 with 9.4 seconds.
And now, Lynn, 4 players for Berryville with 2 fouls.
Taylor Doss gets it. And the Lady Tigers, Derek, 17-16.
Berryville has really created our offense here. I mean, the last minute of this half.
And with them coming out, as you noted, and here's the second one. It's good. It's 18-16.
They've definitely given us the momentum going into the halftime.
And now,
that's not what we needed there.
No, not with 3.6. Not with 3.6. Now they're going to get a chance to go line on a 1-and-1. This is going to be Alexi Smith. And now Lexi Smith, she's got a 1-and-1. First one on the way, no good. Rebound's going to go to Lady Tigers, and the Lady Tigers, Derek, are going after really most of the first half of not a great offensive effort, going at halftime with a 2-point lead, 18-16.
Yeah, I think the way the first half went, Lynn, we had a chance to be down a lot more than that and to have a lead going into halftime. We got to feel we've got all the momentum. Got to think we played pretty as bad as we could have for about the first 12 minutes of the half offensively, settled things down there towards the last part of the half and got back into the game, got the lead here.
Well, it looks like I see Lacey Beeks making her way over, so we'll do a halftime interview with Lacey Beeks. And she's making her way very, very humbly coming across the court. Derek, while we're waiting for her to get here, why don't you go through the stats real quick?
Yeah, Berryville 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. Lexi Smith leading the way with 9 points. For the Lady Tigers, really balanced scoring. Maddie Harton with 5, Bartholomew with 3, Lopez with 3, Taylor Harton with 1, Cox with 4, Taylor Doss with 2. So our leading scorers got 5 points, but Lady Tigers are 6 out of 8 at the free throw line. Hit some big ones down the stretch to give us this lead at halftime.
Well, Derek, as Lacey makes her way, we're going to try to get her headset. And yeah, we'll do the next one. We'll do a little sound check here and make sure this other headset's working.
Thank you.
And let's do a quick, can you double check here real quick, Ethan, make sure we got a headset. Go ahead, Lacey.
All right, check.
Is it coming through?
Now I am.
Switch with Derek there.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
All right, I know his. I know his work. He's been yakking all night. Well, with us now, one of Prairie Grove's all-time greats, Lacey Beeks. Lacey, it's been a year now since you've been away from this. And first of all, before we get into a little basketball, tell us a little about what you're doing now since you graduated from high school.
Oh, just going to college. I'm working. I'm planning on majoring in communication disorder, so I've been pretty busy.
Well, good. So you're at the University of Arkansas, is that correct?
Yes.
And all of your sports playing days are over, is that right?
It is over, yep.
Are you doing any murals or anything like that, or just?
I haven't yet, but I want to next year, so.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, tell us a little bit about, one of my favorite times as far as doing these webcasts is the basketball tournaments. Tell me what it's like, the whole time that you played for Prairie Grove, you were in 12, 13, you won the district every year that you played. Tell us what it's like on this night, semifinal night, and then preparing for district tournament.
Oh, this is one of the most stressful and one of the most fun times of the year. So I can definitely see it on them that they're having fun, but you can also tell, it is stressful, but it ends up being pretty rewarding at the end of the game. So.
Well, does Coach Frau take up his stress level a notch at this time of the year?
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Well, good. Well, also, during your playing time, you had the opportunity to play in a couple of state championship games. How does these games help prepare for the regional tournament and state tournament?
Like I said, just the stress level, you're really getting used to. I mean, there's nothing compared to state championship game, how nervous and excited you are, but this definitely does help you prepare for it.
Well, tell us a little, another thing that's been really good. I don't know, you may not be aware of this, but during your playing time, there was a time when Prairie Grove, against the current conference opponents, had an 86-game winning streak, and as much as a 39 straight conference game winning streak. Whenever you're playing, is there something about, I'm going to call it almost a sorority about the Lady Tiger basketball that you guys, I see young ladies that played back as far back as 09 and 10. How do you guys relate to the young ladies that still play today?
Yeah, we absolutely. I mean, like alumni, we love supporting, love coming to watch them. It's like us playing. We want to win just as bad as they do still. So.
Well, I love it. I love when I see the alumni come because you can see them on the edge of their seat. They know the offense. They know what they're supposed to do. If I could ask you, what are some of your favorite memories of your time playing at Prairie Grove?
Probably my favorite memory was last year's district tournament. That was just some of the most fun playing basketball I've ever had. So.
Well, the nice thing about that district tournament, just the prior week before, Prairie Grove had lost on senior night to both the girls and the boys to Farmington. And then we show up at their place 1 week later where you guys beat them, and then the boys upset the Farmington boys. And what a great night for Prairie Grove. If our girls can hang on and win tonight and our boys can hang on, we'd have another night of all, it would be an all Huntsville Prairie Grove night. But Lacey, any final thoughts from that you would see in tonight's game, what you see so far from the Lady Tigers?
Just keep doing what we're doing. We just keep eating at them and hope they get tired and hope we pull through.
All right. Well, we want to thank Lacey for joining us for halftime. Lacey Beeks, again, a four-year starter for the Lady Tigers. Started playing on the high school team her freshman year, played all the way through her senior year, and we are so grateful for all the contributions you've made to the Prairie Grove basketball team over the years, and thank you again for tonight for talking with us.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
You too.
We'll be back after this.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations, and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946. If you're looking for America's most dependable, long-running, full-size truck, then you're looking for the Chevy Silverado. And you'll find a fantastic selection at Everett Chevrolet right off of I-49. But right now, they're excited about the totally redesigned Tahoe and Suburban. If you're looking to move your small team around, you can do it.
Okay, we're back, getting ready for the second half. About a minute here before the girls are just now getting back out. Derek, as we start getting ready to start the second half, Derek, really the Lady Tigers is as futile as we were scoring, I guess, for a long period of time, to have a 2-point lead. How do you think Coach Frau feels?
He's not happy. No, he's not happy. But I think overall you've got to be pleased that, okay, we played pretty poorly the first half, but we've still got a lead, and we've got to realize that now we've got Berryville back on their heels a little bit rattled towards the end of the half, and maybe we can take advantage of that momentum, carry it over to the second half. Lynn, we talked before the game about fast break points. Berryville ended up with 2 in the first half, at least by my count. The Lady Tigers, I gave them 2 points for fast break, and that was off of free throws, the steal and the foul. So I went ahead and gave them 2 points, but we've had no field goals off of transition, and we're going to have to pick that up. That'll get the scoring going a little bit.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second half. The Lady Bobcats get the ball to start the second half. Taylor Harden back on the court. Derek, we played over 5 minutes with Taylor on the bench, and that was now there's no player in the game right now with 3 fouls. And now Parker Lopez is going to get her first foul, and that's the first team foul. Comes 11 seconds into the second quarter.
Well, I noticed in the second quarter it seemed like the referees started to call the contact a little bit more than they were in the first quarter, so that's an adjustment we're going to have to make. There's another inbounds play. And goodness gracious.
A third of their points, Derek, tonight, a third of their points have come off of easy inbound plays, and that's uncharacteristic of the Lady Tigers.
Really
they usually are very well coached on that, and usually you do not see that. But tonight, the Lady Bobcats have found something that's working for them on that inbound play.
Well, and I wonder if it's new inbounds plays that Berryville has installed just for games like tonight, because both these teams know each other inside and out pretty much.
Lopez drives. Nice defense that time by Skelton. She goes straight up, and it's all 18 with 17 to go here in the third. Long pass. You saw the athleticism there of Noble be able to keep from going out of bounds, and there's a nice feed inside and a miss, but a nice cleanup there by Whitney Howerton. And there's another offensive rebound, Derek, for the Lady Bobcats. It's been a while since they had one, but that turns into points.
Well, Howerton, she set for about 12 minutes in that first half. She comes back out, gets her first basket of the game.
So the Lady Tigers 2-point lead, now down 2 points. There's Harton, she drives, and no good. And the rebound is going to go to Lady Tigers. That's going to be 3 fouls on Whitney Howerton. She goes over the back of Ashley Cox.
Yeah, she's had a frustrating game. Just has not played a whole lot of minutes, been in foul trouble for the entire game at this point. I know Berryville did not want her to pick up her third foul. Good job for the Lady Tigers going at her.
Berryville has stopped coming out, Derek, on that. You know how they were pressuring us up top?
Yeah, we were talking about it at halftime a little bit. I think we ended up scoring 6 points, 6 of our 18 there at the very end, just simply because they came out and pressured us. And Lady Tigers did a great job of handling the pressure.
Bartholomew drives, and it goes in. All tied up at 20. I didn't think that was going in, Derek.
Well, Lynn, I can tell the adjustment at halftime was attack the basket. Every possession we've had, we've gone in there. That time Camry did a good job going in strong and getting the finish. Not settling for the three-point shot, really.
All tied up at 20. Nice defense that time by Ashley Cox. And Bartholomew comes down with the rebound. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. All tied up at 20.
Yeah, Coach Frau motioning for the girls to pick up the pace a little bit.
He knows if they get set up back in that defense, we've had trouble scoring. Ashley needs to get out of lane. There she.
Coach Frau just told her, shoot it. He'd rather see a bad shot than a turnover like that. At least with the shot, you have an attempt to make it, possibly get a rebound.
And now Maddie went for the steal, didn't get it, but able to recover, and now it's all tied up at 25-15 to go. Nice drive, nice take that time by Hannah Noble.
We got to run here. Go at him.
Here she goes. Lopez going to go all the way. Kicks it out. There's Maddie short. Rebound's going to go to the Lady Bobcats. Boy, that was not a bad look that time.
Yeah, real good look. Early offense right there. It sped the game up just a little bit. Berryville trying to slow it back down now.
Now they're looking for the inside game, gets it in there. And the foul, I think it's, I don't know if it's on Bartholomew, that'll be her third. No, it's going to be on Parker Lopez. That's her second. Second foul, second team foul here in the second half. So both fouls in the second half go to Lopez. Berryville with only one foul here, and then that free throw is good. That was a line drive free throw.
Yeah, it was. You know, Berryville running that high-low offense, similar to what you'll see the Huntsville Lady Eagles do. And right now they're getting good looks off of that. We've got to have a help side defender step over and stop that pass from going inside.
She goes 1 of 2. It's 21-20, Lady Bobcats. Down to 4.5 minutes to go.
Berryville 3 out of 6 at the free throw line now.
Free throws can be critical in this game, Derek.
Yeah,
as low scoring a game as it is.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was dangerous. Bartholomew drives. That's going to be short. Coach Frau we wasn't overly pleased with that.
That was a good attack by Camry. She pulled up for the jumper. She just misjudged the distance on that one. There's good defense right there.
And now, nice job. Oh, Van Taylor got away with a step. Push it.
Joe, you got 5 on 4 right here.
Bartholomew, and now kicks it out. There's a three.
There we go.
Bottom. There we go. 23-21. And that's the way we started the game, Derek, with a bottom, and now Harton gets another one. And Prairie Grove picking up the pressure now.
Yeah,
nice job by Ashley Cox. And then Harton able to get back and help out on D.
Maddie with 8 points. She leads the way for the Lady Tigers. It's her second three-point basket.
And what are they going to call there? 2 shots. Let's see who the foul's on. That's on Harton. That's her third with 3:15 to go. Here comes Taylor Doss into the game. So we'll play the last 3:15 of this quarter without Taylor Harton. Free throw on the way, good.
Who's that at the free throw line, Lynn? I can't tell the number.
It's Alexi Smith.
Is that Smith?
23-22, 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Second one on the way. That's off the back of the rim. Nice box out by Ashley Cox. And now here come the Lady Tigers. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Ashley Cox. Kicks it out to Doss.
There you go.
Nice
good
job.
hustle there. Boy, Maddie's feeling it right now, Lynn. No hesitation.
Oh, Coach Frau told her to shoot it.
Yeah, she's ready to fire when she gets it.
She's thrown 3 up since then. She's 1 of 3 on those. Now kicks it out. Now drives, and no good. Rebound's going to go to the Lady Bobcats. Not a bad drive that time, just didn't fall.
Yeah, when you're starting to hit from the outside, you know, the defense is going to step out and guard you a little bit closer. It was a good move by Maddie to get.
Berryville takes a timeout. That's their second. So
Yep,
both teams,
yep.
3 timeouts, 2:38. Lady Tigers up 23-22.
Berryville has not hit 2 free throws in a row the whole game, Lynn. They've gone 1 for 2 every trip to the
They'll
line.
do it next time. Thank you for that, Derek.
Not a problem.
You know, Derek, what the other
I got in trouble last night, by the way, since we have a timeout here, for bringing up P Ridge. But last night,
it felt like it, didn't it?
it felt like it. And I was talking to our intern students who are assisting the boys team. I was talking to them at school this morning, and they said during that fourth quarter, Coach Ruley looked over to them and said, P Ridge all over again. He was thinking the same thing we were.
It felt a lot like it. But, well, Derek, in this game, if you're the Lady Eagles of Huntsville and you're watching this, you're kind of like they had a fairly easy win, and I think they won. They had mercy rule.
Yeah.
And and so now they're watching their 2 nemesis having a slugfest here. This is what 1 point did, Derek. By Huntsville beating us by 2 and us only beating them by 1.
They won the tiebreaker.
They won the tiebreaker in the seeding. Now we both share the conference title, and but that's just how one.
They definitely had an easier matchup tonight than what we've got on our hands here.
And now Skelton looking inside, gets it out to Howerton. And now a walk that time by Noble. She's a little frustrated there, but now she got her control back.
That was good help defense by Camry inside on that high-low. She took that entry pass away, and that's the adjustment we've got to make on that offense.
Down to 2:19 to go. Lady Tigers really just need to be patient down the stretch here in this quarter. 3-pointer, bottom! Camry Bartholomew hits the bottom, and it's 26-22.
Second 3-point basket for Camry. She's got 8 points tonight. Gives us our biggest lead, right, Lynn?
I think it is, 4 points. And a nice job by Cox to cut that off, and it allows Maddie to get back and get her help. And that's going to be thrown away, and the Lady Tigers now, Derek, in a low-scoring affair like this, and with Taylor Harton on the bench, I think Derek milking a little clock here won't hurt.
Yeah, and I think eventually if you get an open 3-point attempt from Camry or from Maddie, you got to take it. At the same time, make Berryville come out and guard you a little bit. That opened up our offense at the end of the first half.
Oh, wow. And it goes good. Derek, I'm going to say it. I thought she may have got away with a second double dribble tonight. This is our largest lead, 28-22, with a $1:19 to go. And she walked again.
Boy, Berryville is rattled right now. You got to give the Lady Tigers credit. Coming out and really forcing Berryville into some mistakes. And on the offensive end, the key part is we're taking advantage of it,
Derek,
getting points.
Derek, that was 2
there we
seconds
go.
away.
Yeah, plenty of time.
No,
plenty
it's
of
not
time.
plenty. I'm going to talk to Coach Froud about that one. It drives me nuts.
Hey, you said milk the clock. That's all she's doing there, Lynn.
Well, wow, Berryville's just going to sit back. Let us take off the time. And now they're. Three-pointer, bottom!
Oh, no.
Whoa! There was some chance. Let's go here. Stay away from her. Let her take the long 3. No good. Hits off the front of the rim, and a 9-point lead, Derek. A great quarter there for the Lady Tigers. And, Derek, here's the interesting thing. There was some chants from the Berryville section about boring, but it was very effective, and the Lady Tigers take a 9-point lead.
Yeah, we got exactly the look we wanted right there. Maddie hit 2 threes in that in the third quarter. She's got 11 points now, first player in double figures for the Lady Tigers. Gives us the biggest lead. Lynn, we outscored 13-6 there in the third quarter. Huge quarter for the Lady Tigers. Now, got to find a way to hold on and win this ball game. They're in perfect position, though. This is right where you want to be.
Our East Lab students tonight, Maria Alvera Loas is with us tonight. We got Christian Dowdy, Miles Lowe, and Ethan Sam with us. We appreciate them. And 31-22 as we get ready to go into the fourth and final quarter. Lady Tigers trying to make it to the district final again. Derek, this would be, I think, the last time we didn't make it to the district final was 2009.
Okay.
So we've been in the final. Now we've won it, I believe, 4 out of 5 years, from 10 to 14. Here in 15, we won it 4 out of 5, but trying to make it again to the district final.
Here's the key here, Lynn, is Berryville is forced to, because of 9-point deficit, they're forced to come out and defend us a little bit.
And a push.
Okay.
And that's only the second team foul.
Yeah.
Derek, Berryville played an entire quarter, 1 foul.
Yeah, and the two fouls that they've got this half have both been on Howerton, so she's got 4. She's going to have to play through it. Taylor back into the ball game for the Lady Tigers with 3 fouls.
And now the Lady Tigers kick it back out. Nice. 3-pointer, short. Ball's going to go to Berryville. And now, just out of position there that time. You know, it was actually a smart play. I think that was Alexi Smith. She just dribbled right towards her when she was running back. Yeah,
Maddie had no chance there to get out of the way, really. She just went right into her. It's just Maddie's second foul, though.
14 foul on Prairie Grove. Whoa! And now, can the Lady Tigers keep from giving them the easy basket?
I thought they were going to give her 2 shots on that. Called it on the floor.
And now, ready this time for them. They didn't get that easy basket on the inbound. Nice play there, though, off the glass. Nice job by Hannah Noble off the glass. She cuts the lead to 7. 31-24, under 7 minutes to go in the game. Lady Tigers can't.
Nice.
And a chance for and 1. Oh! Derek, I just got a text from one of my favorites, and said, "Can you say moving screen? Holy cow!" Whoever's running the camera. And she completes the 3-point play, Derek, the old-fashioned way, and it's 34-24. Lady Tigers up by double digits for the first time tonight.
Yeah, great offense right there for the Lady Tigers. Lopez found Cox wide open underneath the basket. A great job by Ashley to finish through the contact right there. Lady Tigers 7 out of 9 at the free throw line.
Now they're going to get her this
There's
time.
the moving screen.
Yeah, they got her that time. She did it before.
Yeah.
A couple times. That time they catch her. I'll tell you, though, I'm very impressed with Haley Skelton, Derek. She plays she is oftentimes in very good position around the basket.
Well, last night against P. Ridge, she ended up with 23 points, but a lot of those she was, like you said, right around the basket. The Lady Tigers have really limited her tonight. She's only got 4 points, so a great defensive effort for the Lady Tigers to really shut her down.
And now Lopez kicks it back out. 3-pointer, long 3.
Oh, that was deep.
Whoa! Hey! Oh, that was a deep 3. Wow, it's a 13-point lead.
6 3-pointers, Lynn. We've heated up from beyond the arc in the second half.
There's a three, and that's good. And a nice reply there by Lexi Smith. Back down to 10.
Smith leads all scorers in the ballgame. She's got 15 points. Taylor Harton with that 3-point basket. That was her first basket of the ballgame. She hit a free throw earlier, so Taylor's got 4 points.
And now, nice pass and another foul. That's going to be 4 now on Skelton. Now 5 team fouls, and Berryville's going to take a timeout. Derek, Lady Tigers kind of caught a little bit of fire here, and we talked about earlier in the game, the difference in the first half versus the first half on senior night. We were making those 3-pointers.
Yeah.
In the first half on senior night, we weren't tonight. The second half tonight versus the first half, we were making 3-pointers.
Oh, definitely. We've got 6 3-pointers on the evening, at least by my last count. And it's amazing how much your offense can look so much better when you're actually hitting shots. And the first half we weren't doing it. Great job in the second half of getting it done.
And when you start hitting those 3-point shots, Derek, it does force Berryville to come out a little bit more and allows us to penetrate.
It does. Who's that guy in the corner down there? The white hat?
5:25 to go in the ball game. 37-27. Lady Tigers lead. Ashley Cox at the free throw line. She's going to be at the free throw line to shoot 2. That was a nice dish that time to Ashley.
Yeah, it's
to
the
get it inside.
same scenario we had last time when she got the nice look underneath the basket. That time she got hammered to where she couldn't get the and one, but Ashley hit her first free throw of the night. Lady Tigers 7 out of 9.
5:25 to go. Lady Tigers hoping to hang on to go for another shot at another district championship. Free throw on the way. Good by Ashley Cox, 38-27.
Ashley with 8 points on the ball game.
Second shot on the way by Cox, and this one is also good. Back to a 12-point lead, 39-27. 5:20 to go in the game.
Lady Tigers now 9 out of 11 at the free throw line. 12-point lead, approaching 5 minutes to play.
Nice drive.
There's a good finish there, but inside Noble with 7 points.
You know, Noble likes the glass.
Yes, she does.
You know?
She's used it on all 3 of her baskets, I believe. Okay, Camry, come on now.
4:45. Lady Tigers need to keep attacking, though, Derek, even though there's a big lead here.
Yeah, and the first time we've seen man-to-man defense from Berryville, they finally get out of that zone. Now it's just a matter of keep taking care of the ball, making good decisions when you've got it, making strong passes.
Wow, that was
not
close.
getting yourself caught in bad situations here. We do have 3 timeouts if we do get stuck. We can burn a timeout if we have to.
Now they're going to get the foul. It's going to be 6. One more, and the Lady Tigers go into the bonus. 4:08 to go in the game, 39-29, Lady Tigers.
Berryville's got 3 players now with 4 fouls. Howerton, Skelton, and Teague all with 4 fouls. That was a smart play by Lopez there to not throw it to her right at the half-court line. She allowed her to get to the backcourt, not have a violation there.
Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Lady Tigers up by 10. Boy, they're really coming out. They're, like you said, they're in that man, Derek.
A little Dean Smith action here, almost a 4-corner look.
They are truly in the 4 corners now. And now that's going to be.
She's gone.
That's Whitney
Howerton's
5th foul with 3:45 to go. And now the Lady Bobcats have committed their 7th foul, and the Lady Tigers will start shooting 1 and 1. Now if we can make free throws, Derek, that'll be a big help.
Yeah, going to be tough to catch us. Berryville's already, through 3.5 quarters, really struggled scoring the basketball.
Shelby Rowland comes in for Howerton.
They're at 29 points right now. They're going to have a hard time catching us, especially if we can hit free throws down the stretch.
We make
There
that
you
one.
go.
It's 40-29. Keeping a double-digit lead, Derek, is
That's about the only thing that makes you feel comfortable in these games, Lynn.
well, no disrespect to our boys, I feel a little more comfortable with the girls with the double-digit. Our boys have just struggled this year with that, Derek. It's been a tough one.
You know, I saw Lincoln play Shiloh last night. Shiloh blew a 21-point lead to lose that game. Just protecting leads has been a tough thing to do in the conference, the boys' conference, all year long.
Three-pointer and a nice job, and now a timeout.
Smith has got 18 points, so she's got over half of their points.
And 41-32.
She's not getting a whole lot of help on the offensive end. I mean, Noble's got 7. Once you get past that, Skelton with 4, Howerton with 2, and Teague with 1. So really the only scoring for the Lady Bobcats has come from Smith. Meanwhile, you look at the Lady Tigers, we got 4 players almost in double figures, Lynn. Maddie Harton with 11, Camry's got 8, Lopez has got 7, and Ashley Cox has got 9. So a little more balanced scoring for the Lady Tigers. We don't have one player that's carried us, but that's good when you've got other girls that are carrying the load offensively and it's distributed a little more equally.
Well, that timeout, Berryville only has 1 timeout left in the game. The Tigers with 3. So if we do get in trouble, Derek, as you mentioned, we can call a timeout. Whether it's trying to inbound the ball, whether it's we're getting trapped or something, we can call a timeout and retain possession. It's a 3-possession game right now, 41-32.
I was interested to see Berryville not going to full court press us just yet. At some point, they probably will, but here's a little.
They're going to pick her up a half court.
Yeah, a little 2-2-1 half court trap probably coming.
Derek, that's 8 seconds that time. Good.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Wow, that just fell into our hands. Wow, no foul. And now Maddie Harton trying to take it. Now she's going to pull it on out.
Well, Camry's lucky. She didn't roll an ankle there.
Yeah.
Berryville player landed on her kind of awkwardly. She hopped right back up.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Lopez.
Smart play by Lopez.
Yep. I think Berryville was actually trying to foul her a little bit there, Derek, possibly. And now the foul is going to be called on number 14, Alexis Smith. 2:35 to go in the ball game. Lady Tigers up 41-32. We remind those that are watching right after this, we'll go to the boys game. Boys will be in the semifinal playing against P. Ridge. Lost 2 games in this year, Derek. Both games on the final shot of the game.
The buzzer beater, heartbreakers, yeah. P. Ridge. That's really the difference between us being the 3 seed and the 2 seed is those couple of games with P. Ridge and a couple of games at Huntsville, the conference champion. That
and Taylor
little separation on the boys' side, 1 through 8, really.
And banks them both. Does Harton. It's back to an 11-point lead, and we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game.
Our girls done a great job at the line, Lynn. 13 out of 15 tonight.
Nice take, nice defense. And now, as fast as I think I've seen Bartholomew get it over the half-court line.
Was that fast enough, Lynn?
Oh, and now almost throws it away. The Lady Tigers have had the ball kind of bounce their way here a couple times down the court.
Yeah, we flirted with the turnover, but in the end, we've done a good job of running clock, getting to the free throw line.
Boy, we are moving the ball well in this kind of delay offense, Derek.
Oh,
and she
nice
gets pushed.
Recovery.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, nice job by the sophomore, Camry Bartholomew that time. That's 9 team fouls, still going to be a 1-and-1. After this time, Derek, it's 2 free throws down the rest of the way.
Yep, and that's the 4th foul on Smith. Berryville already with 1 player that's fouled out. They've got 3 others now with 4 fouls.
And I think that's one thing Berryville not super deep on their bench. But
right,
right. But they've played well all year long, and now it looks like Skelton's going to come back in with her 4 fouls under 2 minutes. Bartholomew makes it 44-32. We've only missed 2 free throws, Derek?
Yeah, 14 out of 16.
1:55 to go here in the ball game. 44-32. Second one is good. 45-32. Back to our largest lead of the game, Derek, 13 points.
10 points for Camry, so she's the second player for the Lady Tigers in double figures. Yeah, Berryville can't afford to run clock. They gotta attack.
And nice rebound that time, throws it up. And now Cox gets the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball, the Lady Bobcats. And the Berryville coach wanting a foul down there, Derek. He's giving the ref. Wow, whoa, he put the whistle in the mouth, looked at him. I thought we might see it too.
He's thinking about it.
He's flirting with him, that's all. Okay, 1:34 to go. Smith. Three-pointer, going to be short. They're going to call Ashley.
See, I don't agree with that call. What is she supposed to do? That's a block out. And I understand she rode the Berryville player out of bounds there, but that's how you're supposed to block out. That was perfect position by Ashley inside. But I see the refs call that a lot, Lynn, in those situations. Oh, that's offensive, yeah.
That's number 21, Allie Teague. That was a little bit of frustration.
Yeah, and she's gone now, Lynn. That's her fifth foul. And a technical foul now. There we go.
That's probably going to do it.
Boy, Ashley, she may be bleeding.
That was a technical foul, and that's the fifth foul.
The coach.
Derek, there's going to be some free throw shooting here. This is probably going to do it now. It's a 13-point lead, and Prairie Grove's going to get some free throws and retain possession.
I'll tell you, Lynn, the key difference is we got down. We're not playing good basketball. We never lost our composure, and you can see Berryville starting to lose their composure really towards the end of the first half and really the entire second half now. Just a lot of frustration, and you got to credit our girls for just staying level-headed, playing through the adversity, and finding a way to win this ball game. And you hope Ashley's okay.
Yeah, she's getting attended to over there by the trainers. Sarah James Stone's going to come in for her, but she took a shot.
Yeah, she did. That was blatant elbow right to the face there.
And you know, to the defense of Allie Teague, Derek, she was inside. There was a lot of battling going on.
There was traffic there.
She didn't intentionally hit Ashley in the jaw. She was throwing her elbows.
She was definitely throwing her elbows, yeah.
And there'll be two shots here. It's now 46-32 is Maddie Harton.
They will let you pivot with your elbow if your body follows in line with it. What they won't allow you to do is allow your elbow to get extended from your body, and that's what happened right there.
Well, she makes both free throws. It's a 15-point lead with 1:26, and now the Lady Tigers with the possession. And from here on out, we'll shoot two free throws. Derek, I think if it gets under about 30 seconds here, we'll probably see this thing just run on out. Looks like Berryville's going to back off, Derek.
Yeah, I would kind of be surprised if they come out and really pressure us. Looks like Berryville's going to be the 3 seed.
And now
Gentry Girls going to be the 4 seed at regionals next week. Our girls have a chance to be a 1 tomorrow night.
Well, Derek, and now Maddie Harton's going to go to the line. I'm going to say, Derek, our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Maddie Harton.
Yeah.
Not just for the points, but she hit some key baskets to start the game, and then during a stretch there, she hit a couple of big threes. That stretched our lead out.
Yeah, we were really struggling offensively, and she got us going in the third quarter. Hit those 2 big threes over there. Played a lot more confidently in the second half. I agree with you, Maddie. Great job all around tonight. Huntsville girls fans making their way to the exit, it looks like.
Yeah, if they want to know who they were going to play.
They know who they're playing now.
And it's a 17-point lead, Derek. And, well, the girls have made it in all Huntsville, Prairie Grove. Can the boys do that? And
that'd be great.
It'd be similar to last year's all Farmington, Prairie Grove. Can we have an all Farmington or all Huntsville, Prairie Grove? Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, and the ball's going to be retained by the Lady Bobcats. 43.2 seconds. And in the rubber game this year between Berryville and the Lady Tigers going to take the rubber game and go to the district final. It's 49-34.
Well, Berryville's going to lose this game, but it's not because of Alexi Smith. She's got 20 points on the night. She's played a great game. But, Lynn, our girls were down 11-5, I believe, was the biggest deficit. So from that point, we've now outscored them 44-24. Really, after we settled down, kind of got the nerves away from us, got into the flow of the game.
Well,
it's a great job for the Lady
I think
Tigers.
the difference is, Derek, from my observation is, as long as Berryville was getting back and setting on defense, we had a hard time.
Yeah.
In the second half, they were doing that, but we started attacking the zone
exactly.
anyway.
Yep.
Rather than staying out, we said when you get a little step and they got a step on someone, they started going to the basket and attacking.
Really opened things up on the outside
Yep.
for players like Maddie and Camry.
And after Maddie got the turnover for the walk, after that turnover, Coach Froud said, just shoot it.
Yeah,
and from that moment forward, the game changed there.
Yeah,
It really did.
And we're about 50 yards away from Coach Froud, but we could hear him clearly yelling at her to shoot the basketball.
I think I could have been in Prairie Grove and I could have heard him. 35 seconds to go. And Bartholomew gets it over the timeline. And now to 27 seconds. And I'll be surprised if Prairie Grove takes a shot, and we'll really be surprised if Berryville fouls at this point. Well, what a good game this has been, Derek. Even though it's going to end up being a 15-point victory for the Tigers, it was a lot closer than the score.
Boy, it sure was. And after playing not our best basketball, to win by 15 points against a solid Berryville team, great job for the Lady Tigers.
And for the 6th year in a row, the Lady Tigers are playing the district tournament championship. And they will go for their 4th straight district title. The final score, the Lady Tigers 49, the Lady Bobcats 34. Derek, go through the scoring.
For Berryville, the only player in double figures, Lynn, Alexi Smith with 20 points. Berryville went 4 out of 8 at the free throw line. For the Lady Tigers, Maddie Harton led the way with 15 points, Bartholomew 10, Cox with 9, Lopez with 7, Taylor Harton with 6, and Doss off the bench with 2 points. Only 2 points off the bench for the Lady Tigers, but the starters did a great job of distributing those points. And the Lady Tigers, Lynn, 19 out of 21 at the free throw line. Huge difference in the ballgame.
Coach Froud will be very pleased with that.
You bet. And we've struggled a little bit there this year with the girls team.
That's over 90% from the line, Derek. You got to be happy with that.
You bet.
So that's going to do it. Well, hang with us. We'll come back. We'll be on the air. We'll be back on the air in about 10 minutes. You'll see some the boys warming up in the background. We'll be back with commentary and stuff in about 10 minutes for the boys. District semifinal against P Ridge. We'll be back in a few minutes.